Welcome to Kushoto, the diarist of African tales. In this episode, 4K clubs in Homa Bay County.
Kuungana kufanya kusaidia Kenya at the grassroots levels. So for us, we saw this as a wise initiative, and then we saw it better when you could come, just chip in a way and help the government realize an initiative or a project. So Polycom Development Project and its local implementing partner, that is the My Small Youth Organization, we came together and then we started this program in 3 schools within our ward. That is Oro Primary School, Kodoch Primary School, and Nyabagi Primary School.
Shake, shake the mango tree. Shake, shake the mango tree. One for you and one for me. Shake, shake the mango tree.
It was the best thing ever for the President of Kenya to revive the 4K club activities in schools. I remember when I was in high school, I was a member of the 4K club, and we were rearing poultry, even rabbits, and we were eating. So with the going down the drain of the 4K club activities, the learners were not even able to learn the basic farming methods, because most of the time they were taking in academics. But with the revival of the 4K club activities, so we teach them kufanya, kuungana na kusaidia Kenya, now they have that urge to assist the country at the lowest level that they are.
Currently now the school is engaged and the 4K club have planted skuma wiki and onions, the bulbed one. And this is a very, very, very good practical approach of the CBC, because the CBC is practical oriented, and it has really helped us a lot as teachers, which are CBC compliance. The 4K club has really helped us, and the people themselves have really acquired a skill, agricultural skill, such that even when now they go home, they are able to prepare their own kitchen garden at home, which really will improve the food security at home, and even to an extent, selling some surplus and then to get some money, which really can really help the entire family. So far, our garden, that is the 4K club, is doing very well. Yes, the quarry itself, is really is affecting the school. One, during the time when those trucks move around to collect the stones. In most cases, when the stones are thrown into the truck, it is real noise. You may think it is a blast that really is. So at times, when they are doing it, learning normally sometimes get interrupted in classes. Because all the teachers always used to be around, seeing how the seed beds are prepared and the transplanting itself. They have really learned a lot. I met a teacher, one of my teachers was saying, "Oh, Mulimu, I did not even know how to prepare a seed bed. I didn't know that a seed bed, the height of a seed bed should be 1 meter, 1 meter from that. Eventually, I didn't know that it has to face east. East from the direction where the sun is rising in the morning, from the direction where the sun is setting. So this really has given us a lot of insight. Both the teachers and even the pupils, more so those that have benefited are the pupils. We're grateful also to our government. In fact, we have a president that is really concerned, and having made an announcement to allow this, to strengthen this 4K club to be on, it is a real boost. It's going to be a real boost to schools. and to pupils. Now I wish that all schools will embrace this one when they'll get to that opportunity.
We started the 4K Club so that our pupils can benefit from the growing of vegetables and even the onions, kuungana, kufanya, kusaidia Kenya. We started by preparing this land, although it has not been very easy due to hostility of the area due to drought. We have been sourcing our water from our tanks and sometimes sending the pupils for water to come with, and we have it has enabled us to come this far. See here we have onions, we also have the kales, the sukuma wiki, but the purpose for the bottles was to ensure that we keep them with the water supply, because bringing water every day the pupils may not be able to do, and that's why we introduced the bottle method. And indeed, besides what we are doing here, it has become a resource center, because I see most of the classes come here during agriculture lessons. They learn from what we do here, and the pupils, I hope, have also benefited, so that when you try to ask them questions, they explain to you from the time it began up to where we are. The community has been very supportive, and even the school. But we, as the members of the club, then will try to sustain this project by sourcing money through the project, and if need be, the pupils may also chip in once in a while with whatever little that can get us moving.
Shake the mango tree, down for the mangoes.
Yes, we use some water from the tank. If we run out of water, we can go to the pond to get some water. As a chairman of 4K Club at Rio Primary, I ensure that crops are okay. Even there's a drought, we ensure that crops are okay. I've learned about many things and how to plant sukuma wiki, how to plant maize, what fertilizer to use, and how to plant onions. I want the 4K Club project to stay, even if I'm not there, so that our small children can learn how I learned. No one knows the future. If you know the agriculture, it doesn't decide a girl or a boy.
The club is very nice, and I can see that the sukuma wiki are very fresh, good. Also the onions. As a secretary, my work is to look at if you are going to step on a sukuma wiki, and I also dig and I record the minutes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3.
My name is Rani Fletcher. I am in class 5. I am in Kendu Primary School, and I am a 4K Club member. I'm also an official vice chairman. In 4K Club, we plant so many things like kales and onions, and also it will bring an income to our school, because whenever we plant something, maybe we can sell it and get some money to buy something. After selling my crops and my onions, we have a lunch program in our school, so maybe we can use it for our lunch program. We're going to sustain by making our crops clean and uprooting the weeds so that it may contain well. As a 4K Club, it will help us that after growing maize, taking it to the market, then maybe if we grow many kales, we can export them.
My name is Eric Oreja. I am 12 years old. I am in grade 5. I am a chairman of 4K Club from Kodochi. As a chairman, I assist them to water the plants and to plow weed the plants. I have learned a lot of things. I have improved on agriculture and the way of planting some crops.
Builder Umondiek, the patron of 4K Club, Kodochi Primary School. Yes, I want to believe that the president did a good thing to revive the 4K club. And I know I can remember a very long time ago, the club was very active in schools. And the learners then had opportunity of growing and rearing, which they could also practice at home. It has taken time, and the children are not responsible in rearing and the growing of crops. So it is good that the children that will pass through the system will have something to do at home, even after they are from school. You know, we are in a CBC era, and the learning requires the learners to do a lot of practical work. So what we are seeing here was a work of another learning area, that is art and craft. So after they had done and the scarecrows were marked, they were brought here. Okay, a good use was found that they are brought here to scare away the animals, and birds. I would appreciate the partners, and I will say that apart from giving initial support, I want to ask them to be visiting and monitoring the progress. Where we fail, where we get challenges, they should always come up and support us.
I'm Biti Sakot from Nyabege Primary School. I'm 13 years old. I'm in standard 6, and I'm the assistant chairperson. So I would like for this club to go on. As for me, I will still be here for like the 2 coming years. I would like for this farm to be big. I would like to extend it so it could be big, and we could plant as more vegetables as we can. I will first want to thank the President Uhuru Kenyatta for allowing this project to come.
You can help the country at the lowest level that you are by involving the kids, the children, the school-going children in the 4K club activities. They'll be able to be leaders because we have the clubs are managed by them. You are just the patron. They are the chairman, treasurer. They know. They will tell you this money. So the leadership qualities are being developed at the early stage. First, begin by appreciating the national government of Kenya, being headed by President Uhuru Kenyatta. It was a good initiative to reintroduce the 4K club activities in school. Secondly, for Polycom, in my small way organization, and CEDA. Thank you very much. We believe with your partnership, we'll go far. We'll not just stop at schools, but if we succeed from here, we'll go even to the community. We'll go because in CBC we learn about community involvement. How are the kids doing at home? We carry whatever in school back home.
So to our partners, the Polycom Development Project, the CEDA and the Wairo Commission, and also the government of Kenya, we are really grateful, and we really appreciate what you guys are bringing to us. Thank you.